Michael Schumacher wears the number 1, and our pole sitter is wearing the 50. It's Nelson Piquet Jr., son of 3-time former champion, of course, and Renault kind of, well, make your own mind up, really. He's been in that controversy of late, but, well, he seems to have put that well and truly behind him. He's in the 50 kart, as you can see, alongside Victor Mera of Indy Racing. It will be to Nelson Piquet Jr. to decide just how this start takes place. He's in the 50 kart on the right of your screen. Lights have gone out on the pace car, and look at Michael Schumacher in the 1 kart, just zip-zapping all over the place, wearing the colours of the Italian flag, not the German flag, but there is his bright orange helmet for all of us to see. He's on row 3. It'll be a handy start from him, and here we go. It's Piquet Jr. who gets an absolute belter. Mera's gone nowhere, and look at this lovely defensive shimmy. A lot of movement, to say the least. Liuzzi shimmying all over the place there in the 11 kart, as well as Barrichello well and truly in the mix here. Michael Schumacher has been pushed adrift here and is currently finding himself in a bit of bother under a lot of challenge as well, coming from behind, and it looks like they're from the 9 kart, or Belander, I should say. Big contact there, this bodywork perhaps getting in the way. 4 wide, won't fit into that space. Phenomenal stuff here, great start. Well, we've already lost one, we've had a straight liner, and Michael Schumacher, well, it looks like he may well have been received the thick end of a bit of bullying out there. He's now re-established himself, running in around about 6th place here. You'll watch out for that orange helmet as we do. Look at this though, clean and away is Nelson Piquet Jr. And what a battle is raging on here. Liuzzi wants a piece of this, big time. Victor Mera under all sorts of pressure, tucking in, getting his helmet out of the way is Luca Di Grazzi. Di Grazzi in the 80 kart, and there it is, Piquet Mera, Liuzzi, Di Grazzi, Barrichello, Schumacher, Kanaan, Tony Kanaan, and Massa here. Tony Kanaan having a terrific start. He was back on row 5 after qualification. Big back end slide out there, as you saw from Liuzzi. He's thinking defensive, but he's driving a little bit ragged at the moment, but he's passed Victor Mera as we speak. There's Michael Schumacher on the front of that train of about 5, and guess who's right up his backside here? It's Ruben Barrichello. Yes, stalwarts and old racing rivals they are. Barrichello, of course, has had a massive career. The only man still active in Formula 1 who actually raced against Senna and Prost, don't forget. Look at that, a rather, well, disdainful look over his shoulder there from Michael Schumacher, and even a hand gesture to say, hey, get off my case. Barrichello also has to check to see who he's got to deal with. The answer is Tony Kanaan in that bright banana-coloured machine, as you can see. He's got Felipe Giafoni, who races in trucks these days, former Indy stalwart, right behind him as well. This is terrific stuff. Look at this, has a big look up the inside. Felipe Massa there, he's stuck still at the back here, and Nelson Piquet Jr. has best been let go here. Now then, here is that contact. No wonder he's straight on and out of it. Marcos Gomez with the appeal hand going straight up in the end, and that's what extra bodywork. It might be good for sponsorship, but well, it's not pretty, is it? That was Rafael Matos, who was down as the 2 car, but swapped to a 60 car after an incident earlier on. Well, the incident's still coming thick and fast as far as he's concerned. Massa, lovely chop up the inside. Beautiful job for Massa in the 19 machine. He moves up another spot here, and they're starting to settle themselves onto this difficult orange helmet in 4th place here of Michael Schumacher, and you just feel like he is stalking the rest of them at the moment. Nice little move up the inside. Bernoldi it was that got the better of Tarso Marquez, one of the stock car greats over here. Yeah, Bernoldi from Superliga and FIA GT was, remember him from Arrows in Formula 1? Well, he's still racing, and he's here right now with us. Well, this is terrific, and Piquet Jr. now is well, maybe just the pressure of being out front and all alone seems to be holding them all up, and as a result 4 have just become 5, as you see, and that train's going to get longer and longer if Tony Kanaan can possibly make the bridge as well. All checking over the shoulders, just see what the inside line's doing now. Tony Kanaan in the banana machine just coming across the start-finish line now. Piquet Jr. under a lot of pressure here, and Vittorio Liuzzi is the man who's dishing it out. Oh, look at this, Michael Schumacher just giving a respectful little gap here in case they all take each other out, and here we go. Liuzzi has a look. Oh, a little bit of contact there, and Liuzzi's going to leave that spot as well as Victor Mera gets him on the inside. Schumacher waiting to pounce, and does so, does he? Not just this time. Big loser there, Liuzzi. Schumacher sees how much room he's got to play with behind him. Has he got enough rope to hang himself? Highly unlikely to do so. He, as we said, from a youngster, he was racing on his dad's kart track. Everyone checking their shoulders to see just how near anybody is. This is super running. Just starting to spread them out a little bit. Well, after a feisty little few laps, we're now on lap 13 of this one. We're 17 minutes into the race or so. And indeed, that's what happened to the 15 car. That's Felipe Giafone. Oh, nice one. Nice one, the crowd, just as we were watching that, Victor Mira makes his move on Nelson Piquet Jr. Now then, this is going to be big because Piquet was kind of holding them up here, or we're about to find out just how difficult it is to lead a train like that. That also includes Michael Schumacher, of course. There is Liuzzi having a look on the inside, Schumacher just behind as well. You just feel it's only a matter of time before Liuzzi gets into Piquet Jr. Here he goes, bang, there it is. Now then, can Michael Schumacher take advantage? Oh, time to put the crystal ball away. Unbelievable. As we said, it seemed to happen. So suddenly from top to fourth place, now Piquet Jr. feels well and truly beaten up. And there's Victor Mira, the man from IndyCar Racing, who had such a desperate time after that pit fire during the Indianapolis 500 and picked himself a couple of broken vertebrae, or maybe it's after his flexibility, who knows, because he's certainly flexing his muscles out there. And the big loser that time by Nelson Piquet Jr. Schumacher says, thank you very much. You see how upright he is? He's almost got his smoking jacket on and, and supping from a cocktail. So relaxed is he. Time running out then. 10 minutes to go. We're back after this. Look at Michael Schumacher. He's just a killer, isn't he, in waiting here, and you just feel that it's not going to be long before he has a go, and he does so. Brilliant work, and look at the arguments going on between those two. Liuzzi saying to Mira, for goodness sake, that was your fault, look what we've gone and done, we've let him go. And boy oh boy, if proof were needed, Michael Schumacher just lights the blue touch paper and says, hey, see ya. He even waves to the crowd, and the race is far from over at the moment. Oh, come on, round and round we go. He says, why not? Let's just have some fun. Oh, dearie me. It's like he's got up to one of those machines in the amusement arcade, put in his 50p, and he's just going to ride this one home. The music is playing just for him, and the crowd's cheers are music to his ears. Well, my goodness, let that be a lesson to all of you. There you go. Here is a stalker at work. Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much. And these two just blaming each other. There we are. Michael Schumacher just says thank you very much, takes the lead. He'll take the applause and the plaudits, and he'll have the biggest lopsided grin on the planet once he takes his helmet off in just a few minutes' time. And there we are. Ultima volta. It is indeed the final lap. And so, Michael Schumacher, well, it's been a terrific performance by him. He's enjoyed himself. He's looking more relaxed than ever, and woe betide anybody else. Will Mercedes sign him for Formula One? Who knows? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Maybe getting ahead of ourselves or behind ourselves, who knows? But right here, the man who is has got the biggest worry at the moment is in the 99 car. Lets him go by. Thank you very much, says Michael. The only man to be lapped is Zandino Negrão, and the only man really who can wave at the crowd and gives a victory sign, and all of this while still within a race, don't forget. Michael Schumacher, hands aloft, takes the checkered flag and wins race one of this Battle of the Stars here. Second place coming in, as you saw. But Mira had just been beaten by Liuzzi late on. Mira takes it. Liuzzi and he having a right old skirmish as we drew to a close there. But Michael Schumacher, well, it will be a pleasure to see him in action next year if he manages it. Where did you finish? Third place, says Felipe Massa. I think that's what that signal was. Well, we'll get confirmation of that in just a moment's time. We rather had our eyes stolen by Mr. Michael Schumacher. Phenomenal stuff, great to see, real good fun, and hope you've enjoyed it live here on Eurosport.